Is it important to watch a lot of films if you want to be a filmmaker, even if you want to work in TV? In my humble opinion, I think it's important to always watch films, even just as a creative, but I haven't been following my own take on this. So welcome to Popcorn Curriculum, where we discuss 4 films per week in 4 different categories. These are the 4 films I watched last week. And this is a spoiler-free curriculum, so don't worry if you haven't watched any of these. I think you can still learn a thing or two from this. So let me take my notes. For my classic this week, I watched Taxi Driver. You can read above what it is about. How I felt after watching this film? Kind of disturbed. It is not a genre I would usually go for. It's why I kind of postponed watching this or watch many of the classics. But I do think it's really good to get out of my comfort zone. So without spoiling anything, I think the descent into madness was a really cool take here. It was also really cool to see Robert De Niro in a young version because I only know him in his current version. I think visually the entire movie was really interesting to me because they switched up the style a lot. They used a lot of interesting framing and slow-mo shots and then fast-paced shots. They did a few very interesting top shots. And then there was one part where they explain months of information to just a travel shots going over a wall of pictures. And that storytelling wise was just genius. So visually, I think I can learn a lot from that because I usually go for very still shots and I think I can do a lot more with my cinematographer. And then secondly, I think I can learn a lot from the tension building within this film where you can really see the descent into madness building over time. And there's like a lot of ups and downs where you think something is going to happen and it doesn't. I think in my own stories, I struggle a lot with building it back up. So I think that is something I can really learn from this film. So that was a really great first one. As you can see from the top scores, the rest of these films only went down throughout the week, so we can discuss those in the next video.